In 2023, I made $8,327.16 by selling stock footage online. And in this video, I want to show you exactly how I did it and help you do it too. I made a similar video last year, and just like last year, this video is not clickbait, and I don't want it to be some sort of weird flex either where I talk about how much money I'm making. No, I want this video to be an encouragement to you. And to help you get started in selling stock footage, I've put together a free stock footage jumpstart guide that's going to show you everything that you need to know to get your first stock footage clips uploaded online and you making money in your first 30 days. So if you want to take a huge shortcut to making passive income, you can download this guide for free at the link down below. Also down below, I'm going to link to this video's sponsor, Motion VFX. Motion VFX is your source for high-quality plugins and templates for Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, and Premiere Pro. Personally, I'm a big fan of their MTuber 3-pack of video animations and presets with over 80 animated intros, titles, transitions, and calls to action that will make your videos stand out and look significantly more professional. Thank you again so much to Motion VFX for sponsoring this video. You can check them out at the link down in the video description. Now let's talk details about my stock footage sales, and I'm going to break down where these $8,000+ came from, as well as give you my updated recommendations for where I would recommend you start selling stock footage. Starting off with platforms that paid me the least to the most, you have Pond5. This is one of the longer running stock footage websites. They have literally millions upon millions of videos on their platform, and with the 279 videos that I've uploaded in 2023, I made a whopping $77.01 from them, which is $5 more than the $72 I made from Pond5 in 2022. Now, if you've watched my video from last year about how much money I made selling stock footage, you may notice that I did not upload any more videos to Pond5 this year, and that was not fully intentional on my part. Let me explain. Near the beginning of 2023, my wife and I had our second child, and so this year has been nuts from a filmmaking standpoint because children take a lot of time. And because stock footage creation is really more of a hobby for me than especially anything full-time, it really fell by the wayside. In short, what you are going to see is that a lot of this stock footage income for 2023 has been me coasting from all the stock footage that I uploaded in 2022. But don't worry, I'm planning on getting back into creating more stock video and hopefully making even more money in 2024. Moving on from Pond5, the next site that I made money from selling stock footage was Adobe Stock, and I'm so excited to tell you that I made over 3 times more than I did last year. With Adobe Stock, I pulled in $314.39, up from only $97 in 2022. Not bad. In total, I have 746 clips uploaded to Adobe Stock, and I sold 32 of them. If you remember my video from last year, I compared every dollar of stock footage sales to getting a dollar taco. So with Adobe Stock, I've made enough for 314 tacos this year, which is pretty darn delicious. Next up, let's talk about where I made a lot more money, and that is from Lightstock. Lightstock is a stock footage site that is aimed mostly at licensing Christian-themed stock footage to churches, etc. But what's cool is they accept pretty much any kind of stock footage, so I upload basically all of my stock videos there too. With Lightstock, I pulled in an impressive $920.16 this past year. Yes, this was over twice as much as the $403 I made last year, and we're getting close to making like 1,000 tacos from Lightstock, which is kind of crazy. So right now we are sitting at a grand total of $1,311.56, and we only have one more stock footage site to talk about. And I'm sure you're probably doing the math in your head thinking, dang, Matt said he made over $8,000 selling stock footage, and he's only talked about $1,000 or so far. So what site paid him $7,000? I'm so glad you asked. If you watched last year's video, it should be no surprise to you. The final site where I made the bulk majority of my stock footage income was Artgrid. If that name sounds familiar, I'm sure you've heard me talk about Artlist many times, which is one of my favorite music licensing websites. Well, Artlist is to music what Artgrid is to stock video. So just like how you can sign up for Artlist and download unlimited songs for a monthly fee, filmmakers can also sign up to Artgrid and download an unlimited amount of stock footage for a monthly fee too. And where do you think Artgrid gets their stock footage? filmmakers like me that have uploaded many hundreds of clips for licensing. I then get paid when those clips get downloaded, and I can then use the money that I'm paid to buy dollar tacos. $7,015.16 worth of tacos, to be precise. Side note, I did actually make $7,795.11 from Artgrid, but they withhold 10% for taxes, which is why I'm now saying here that I only made $7,015.16. Anyways, that is where my stock footage came from in 2023. $77 from Pond 5, $314 from Adobe Stock, $920 from Lightstock, and $7,015 from Lightstock, for a grand total of $8,327.16, or $8,327 tacos, which... is that a lifetime worth of tacos? I don't know. I think I could eat it in like half a lifetime. Maybe half a lifetime of tacos. Yeah, we'll say that. This is a fantastic number in my opinion, especially considering that I barely filmed or uploaded any stock footage this past year due to having a baby. All of this growth that I've seen, going from making approximately $5,000 in 2022 to over $8,000 in 2023, was mostly due to me coasting, seeing a full year's worth of sales from all the clips I'd uploaded in 2022. The thing that I want you to keep in mind is that making money like this is entirely possible for you to do too. I'm not over here uploading the world's best stock video clips. Far from it. So if you want to get into selling stock footage, I would definitely consider starting with the first 3 sites that I talked about. Pond 5 is great. They will accept pretty much anybody, so you should be able to get in really easily. Same with Adobe, and Lightstock may take a little bit more work to get into, but they will hopefully approve you, and then you can start selling through them as well. With Artgrid, in the past year, I've heard that it's more difficult to get in because they've had a lot of people sign up, maybe because my video did pretty well about installing stock footage last year with them. So if you can get in with Artgrid, it's fantastic, but it's definitely kind of hard to get in. So you're going to need a really good portfolio of work to get in with them. And if you want more guidance about how to get started selling stock footage, you need to download my free stock footage jumpstart guide. It's going to show you literally everything you need to know to copy my strategy that works, that I've used to create this income selling stock footage so you can make money too. This guide is completely free. You can download it in the video description. I will also link down below to my other videos about creating and selling stock footage. And can you do me a favor? Can you let me know what other videos you would like to see about stock footage? Heck, let me know what YouTube videos you want to see from me in general. It's 2024 now, and I want to make videos that you want to see this year. Thanks so much for watching. Download the stock footage jumpstart guide and have a great day.